It is me, it is he, it is the real and raw, the international draw, the one that'll break your jaw and drop your girlfriend's drawers. It is August Artois, and I'm joined here by he's kind of like my best friend, but he's kind of like a dog, too, at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, WISO, give it up for that wrestling dude. And we are joined here today. We had to climb up on top of a mountain and throw some beanstalk beans up at this giant just to see if he'd get on the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined here by former NXT, former taller than you, currently Mad Man Fulton, a true monster. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Where's my fucking? Yeah.
What's up?
Where's my fucking? Oh, our little co-host wants to say hello.
Hello, motherfucker.
Yeah. So Mad Man, a lot of people know who you are. Some people might not. So for the people that don't know, let's start them off. Let's dip our toes in. Let's talk about Ohio. Let's talk about the Mad Man Fulton came from. I myself am from Ohio. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Let's talk about what it was like growing up in Ohio and what made you want to fucking finally stop watching wrestling and go and be that guy you've seen on TV.
That moment for me, growing up in Ohio, man, dude, I grew up out on the farms. Like, all I did all the time was we were taking care of animals. I was baling hay. Like, I was building muscle before I even knew how to build muscle, and for some reason, my goal was always professional wrestling. Don't know why. I still don't remember watching it that young, but I did. But the moment that switched for me, the moment that I realized I'm gonna just stop it, I'm gonna go fucking do it. My sophomore year of college, I was on the wrestling team. I was starting, and I went 16-16, and it's awful. And I'm like, what a shit record. I suck. I suck. So I might as well go find some fucking training because that's what I want. That's the whole point, right? And so I sought out wrestling training just because I thought amateur wrestling wasn't going to work out anymore. And I went and I trained at ASWA in Mansfield, Ohio, just south of Cleveland, under the Living Nightmare Jimmy Lee. And I had my first match October 16th, 2010. And then that next year, my junior year of college in wrestling, I went 37-4 and took fourth in the nation. So that part also worked out.
Hell yeah. Well, you've always been a big motherfucker, and you said the muscle kind of packed on early. How long really did it? Because I know a lot of guys they'll be training for 3, 4, 5 years, and they still don't have their first match. So what was your trajectory on wrestling? How fast did it really take you to realize, fuck, I'm really good at this shit?
So my trainer always said he tries to get 6 months. He wants you to be training for 6 months before you have your first match. But I was living in a dorm over the summer, and I was working at an auto factory for minimum wage for as long as they'd let me work as long as I wanted, and then I would go train and then just go home and sleep, and that's all I fucking did. And so he let me go. He let me have my first match at 5 months, and the first one was passable, but we've been practicing that exact match for weeks out of nerves. If it went awry at any point, we were screwed. But we knew that exact plan. But man,
I wonder how many other guys do that, because my first match too was also A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and it was it was nerve wracking because if you mess up D and E, F doesn't make any fucking sense anymore.
So and we were taught how to call naturally, but I just was too nervous. I thought I was going to screw it up, so I didn't even try. But we did the same match again, my third match ever. And we repeated it on a OCW Ohio Championship Wrestling show at the State Fair, and I remember we specifically asked Adam Pierce to watch the match for us, and we proceeded to just shit the bed, dude. Fucking awful. And I know footage of it exists somewhere, and I'm terrified that it's going to surface one day, but it's bad, man. And we come back and we sit there in front of Adam Pierce, And he looks at us. He's like, you know, it's really cool that guys this young in the business have custom gear and really put the effort in to look like you two do. And he fucking just talked about our gear and our look and didn't say a word about the wrestling because like he just didn't want to break our hearts.
How many people were at the show?
Dude, there was a good like, I mean at the time like that was a really good amount for me. There was like 200 people there. It was the biggest crowd I'd ever been in front of.
Yeah, that's still a packed ass house. So you took the critique, and obviously you didn't get the critique you wanted. Did anybody end up telling you that match sucked?
Oh yeah, we knew it sucked. I was new, but I was well aware that it was garbage. It's funny because I asked him about that when we were at the PC as well, and he remembered that he literally had to stop and think. He's like, "Wait, that was you?" He's like, "That was fucking awful."
That was fucking awful. The truth will always set you free, and it's always the best thing. So you talk about the PC and stuff like that. Now, how long did you wrestle on the indies before you did get signed? And then when you did get signed, what was that feeling like when you did find out for the first time that you were going to be a WWE superstar?
Dude, well, actually, it's funny you say that. I didn't even realize it. I didn't remember it until I saw a post from Angela Dawkins today. But I actually started with NXT September 17th, 2012. So that would have been, what, 13 years ago?
Yeah.
Gee, oh my God. Showing my age a little bit. But I was on the indies for 2 years. And it was like half on, half off because I wouldn't do indie wrestling while I was doing college wrestling. I wouldn't mix the two. So it was like for half the year I do one, half the year, the other half the year I do the other. So I got like kind of 1 year total training and match experience. So when I got my offer for a tryout, my senior year at Nationals, Jerry Briscoe saw me wrestling at Nationals, gave me the opportunity to have a tryout. He tells me, he's like, I'm not here to hire pro wrestlers. I'm here to hire amateur wrestlers. Don't tell them you know what you're doing. So we just kayfabed that. And so I went in, and so like when they were asking, hit the ropes this way, I got it instantly. Bump this way, instantly. Do all of this. I was a natural, like to a point where like DeMott kind of caught on, and he's like, "Do you have any training?" He's like, "You gotta have some." And I'm like, yeah. When I figured it was probably good to get a little bit of an idea of what to do, so I got some training after Jerry offered me to try out. I just covered it up. But yeah, it was wild, man. Like to have your dream come like that much closer and to step up, like especially at that time, like that's WWE was the only thing I'd ever wanted and experienced. My mind hadn't been open to the possibilities of what wrestling could do for me outside of WWE yet. So like everything's amazing, but it's not.
So what do you think one of the biggest Adam Newman is a fucking weirdo? Get that guy out of here.
That's your homeboy?
Fucking guy. This motherfucker, like since I started wrestling, he comments on everybody's post and he says that same fucking thing on everybody.
I mean,
I am Gia, love Sugar Daddy forever.
Gia's my girl. If you want to give her money, dude, I can get you to give her money. I can get your money to her. If that's what you want, Sugar Daddy.
What a fucking weirdo. But so you were on the indies, you got signed. What would you say are the two biggest differences from independent wrestling to mainstream wrestling?
Like I think the hardest thing for me was figuring out how to get on everybody's good side to make it forward. Like I felt like my wrestling was all right enough that I could make it up to the next level, but I never really knew how to play the game or push myself in that on the other side of things. If that makes sense.
Yeah. The political side of wrestling.
Yeah, right. Like, and it's like a lot of stuff. Sometimes you mess up, you take shit on the chin, and they just send you to the back of the line, and there's not shit you can do about it. Um, so like I felt like learning how to play that game like was kind of difficult for me because like on the indies like it's like, oh dude, like you're a fucking giant. And when I came back to the indies, for the most part, like I carried a little bit of a name, so like it was, I think, like a softer landing. Like I started off on like a higher rung of the ladder in the indies, and didn't have to deal with a lot of the bullshit.
Yeah. What was your biggest regret looking back now with your NXT career? What would you have done differently if they called you right now and said we want your big ass back?
I was too nice. I was too wanting to appease everybody. I was too don't ruffle any feathers for a while, anyways. Um, I didn't know how to take hold of of a crowd the way that I do now. So I think like a combination of just being. I think the biggest thing is just confidence. I like.
Yeah.
It's easy to say now, 15 years in, but I'm as confident as can be, and it like, it's like saying it's like if I could play Little League now, I'd kick fucking ass, right? Like if I had this confidence now, I'd be fucking. If I had the confidence at 22, goddamn, I'd be a fucking megastar.
That's fucking funny though. I never heard that. If I played Little League now, I'd kick their fucking ass. That's a good point.
I think that's like a Mitch Hedberg joke or something.
Mitch Hedberg, shout out Mitch Hedberg. What a fucking funny comedian. Gone too soon.
R.I.P.
At his own hands. But man, what a fucking funny guy. I thought it was him and Pablo Francisco. I thought I was the only guy who knew of those comedians. I thought they kind of faded away by then. But anyways, fucking advice. What would your advice be from anybody who's working on the indies now that wants to get signed? What would your advice for social media, for showing up to shows and how to maintain your presence as a professional?
Yeah, like it's so like I don't know. I think a lot of people say this, but like wrestling's the least important part of wrestling, man. I think the biggest piece of advice I can give is that if you are a hardworking, good person, that's what people look at. That's what people want. That's what they want to push. Like, the body, everybody has to have the body. Everybody has to have the wrestling talent. We all have to do that. But if you go out of your way to be a good person, be someone who's reliable, someone that they can call on, someone that, if Gabe Sapolsky asks a random promoter that you worked for, who's your most reliable motherfucker, that finger should be pointed at you.
Yeah.
And so, I've gotten a lot farther in life being a good person than I have been a good wrestler.
So make sure you clip that up. That was really good advice. Yeah, you mentioned Gabe Sapolsky. One thing, I took like a 3-hour seminar from him, and I wrote down one thing, and it said, try to make someone you're working for, try to take at least one of their problems and make it yours. And you'll start realizing they'll be like, I want this guy around more because he's taking problems away from me that I don't need to deal with anymore. So it's good advice. But I harp on the fact that people are like, how do you put a match together? I'm like, don't worry about the fucking match. That's the least of your fucking worries. Like, like you said, do you have professional gear? Do you look the part? Are you in shape? Can you go out there and wrestle a 15-minute match? All right, now let's put the match together. And what makes sense? What does the promoter want? What do the fans want? What does the story entail? What do we need to do? It's not about like, oh, dude, I saw this move last night on TikTok and I really want to do it tonight. Go fuck yourself. Get out of here. Curtain jerking for the rest of your fucking life. So this is a question here from WISO. WISO wants to know, how long have you been growing your hair?
I started my dreadlocks in February of 2016. So these are 9 years, just past 9 years.
That was from like bald, like shaved like all the way?
I think my hair was probably like 5 or 6 inches or so. I wanted to grow my hair out to have big punk rock Liberty spikes. And then I saw the show Vikings on the History Channel. And Ragnar Lothbrok had the fucking dreadlock mohawk. And I'm like, that's what I want for the rest of my life. That's what I want.
Yeah.
So like,
Shout out Ragnar Lothbrok taking over England because they suck.
but like, I was so like, I'm committed. Like, my goal was to get them to my knees before I ever did anything. But like, dude, they're heavy and they're in the way, and they're a hassle right now. And I think about chopping half of them, like just chopping them down to here so often.
Oh,
But like,
jeez.
that's that's a lot of work to just get rid of.
You could sell them for $500 a dread.
I want to make them into a dream catcher.
There you go. Cool. And then sell the rest of them and sign them to all the weird Adam Newman fans. Yeah, but your hair's probably actually a lot longer than, because the dreads make them shorten up, so it's probably your hair's probably down to your. I remember when I was fucking 16, I saw Shadows Fall at Ozfest, and the lead singer came out with his fucking dreads. They were down to his ankles, and that motherfucker would sit at the end of the stage and swing them. That shit was crazy. I had dreadlocks for a little bit, but they were like maybe like up to here, and then they just. Every time I went through airport security, they pulled me aside and checked my dreads for, I guess, drugs.
I get stopped. Oh, I'm pre-checked now, so it doesn't matter. That's
so you can bring drugs.
What's that?
So you can bring drugs then.
I don't think that's what he's doing.
Wow, a live recording, huh? Yeah, let me just admit.
I literally walked right up to the TSA guy, and I was like, hey man, can I bring this on the plane with me? He's like, yeah, you're cool, bro. I was like, all right. I put it in my fanny pack and went on the plane. Good to go.
Right, that was a regular bait.
Yeah,
I won't bring it to like.
Yeah, don't take that to Thailand.
No, I won't bring it to like Thailand or. I won't bring it to the UK or anything like that. No, hell no. Fucking get in big trouble. But we were going through some of your clips. We got this clip that we saw of you going through a fucking table. And tell us, I want to know how this felt, because you're a big fucking guy.
Clip, dude. Oh my god, this table dog.
Yeah, this.
Is this my cue?
This is your cue.
I had imagined in my head, I'm like, the table will slow your fall enough, and that thing evaporated from underneath me. Like there was no gimmick on that table. Like it was.
That table wanted no fucking part of that.
Can we watch part of me, dude.
Lisa, can we watch it one more time?
What's that?
We're gonna watch it one more time.
Put it in slow motion.
Oh shit! That hit hard. Jesus Christ!
I showed that to my chiropractor and he slapped me.
I bet.
But
bro, like there was no fucking give. There was no bounce. It was just fucking
straight to the floor.
Mad Man splattered here.
We have big plans at that company, and I believe in them, and I felt good about it. So I really wanted to make the table bump look as nasty as possible. But it definitely sucked. Bad.
Oh, it was fucking nasty, all right.
And now, I hit the ground, and like immediately my mind goes, fuck, that sucked. But the second I thought that, my mind goes, oh shit, you're conscious, like that's good. And then I'm like, all right, I can breathe. And the first thing I realized is the only thing that hurt was my right big toe. Felt like something was jammed up underneath the toenail. Which is like, I landed on my back, so how the fuck did my toe get hurt?
Yeah.
And I'm
that's
just
weird.
Robbing, and I'm just like, fuck, dude, my toe. And I go, hey, I can feel my toes. Like, that's it. That's the checklist. We're Gucci now.
There's a silver lining with every situation.
There's a silver lining to everything.
Now, you were talking earlier about your fucking confidence in the ring. I know firsthand about your confidence in the ring because we went one-on-one, and WISO's got that clip here of me kicking the shit out of you.
Oh, no.
Fuck those fans. Look at that ref. I smacked his stomach. That was the fattest referee I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, my God. Look at that belly.
This is Salt Lake City, right?
Salt Lake City, Utah. Look at that. Look at a baby. Ooh. You should see his shoulder, WISO. It went right into my clavicle.
Oh.
Look at that. High flying right here. Oh, yeah.
I normally catch those.
Look at this shit, dude. All
Oh,
these
the
kids
kids
hit
are
me.
beating
Where's the
up.
DQ?
It's just a revolving door of children. Just...
That should give her
Where's the
slap in the
no
ref's belly.
Where's the no disqualification? Oh shit! Here we go.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Put me down. Yeah, that's right. Oop. Miss me. Miss me. Oh,
Ooh.
fuck. Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Oh, fuck. Eat shit.
Dude, why did we go so hard in this match? Hold on a second.
Why do we look what?
I remember us taking it easy.
I thought so too. I watched the match back earlier, and it was a full match.
maybe just because it's sped up, it looks like we're working harder than we were, but... Oh, jeez, come on!
See you later. Yeah, this isn't sped up at all. This is actual normal speed.
This is normal speed. I was so fast on my feet. WWE hated it.
Oh. This is nasty.
Dude, what were we cooking?
Ooh.
This is great.
We were cooking on high. Look at those dreadlocks. Sorry,
Ooh.
dreadlocks.
Dude, that's
Give me
the
those
downside.
dreads. My turn. Oh, shit. Yeah, Sage Scott, baby. Yes.
Yes.
My mom's actually part frog. Yeah.
Mom's part
Oh.
frog, my father's part splash.
I like that you kicked out at 3.1.
Yeah, I got a hope.
Artois, can't you wrestle anyone your own size? Fulton, Orion? Yeah, dude, I wrestled a guy named Giant Orion the other day. You might know him. He's 7'2", 320 pounds, something like that.
Oh, I've been wanting to tear it up with him for a little bit. I have a match coming up with him that has not been announced yet.
Dude, he's a fucking monster. We started off fist fighting. He punched me in the face and almost knocked me out cold. Then we wrestled and he body slammed me. I hated it. And then we did an arm wrestling match. So I raked his fucking eyes.
That's like
It was great.
The hardest part for me wrestling a guy my size is the fact that I can actually be picked up and slammed. And it's like, man, like 2/3 of the matches I do don't have to involve me getting picked up at all. But then I wrestle a guy like Rick Savage who could throw me to the moon. And
yeah, you wrestle Orion, I think you'd be the smaller out of the two. Oh, by a little bit, but still you'd be the smaller out of the two. Augie has the best frog splash. No, I don't. I broke my fucking thumb doing it, and it still hasn't healed.
Good time.
look at this rose finger. This has been
I saw that today.
I can't even put my wedding ring back on it. It's so fat and swollen.
You should get one of those rubber ones.
I got a few of them. But
Did it happen because of your ring? Did it get caught on something?
No, it happened during a match. I was at this little show in Milwaukee, it was like a tiny little bar, and there was like 50 people there. But like whatever, they were into it. Like I'm game. I'll wrestle anywhere. I don't care.
Yeah.
And I go. It's a triple threat. It's like a typical spot that I do. I'll throw a guy in the first dude, then cutter the guy holding him. So we all three come down. But the guy kind of turned a little bit, and I kind of had to switch and modify it into a bulldog. Instead of running his face into the mat and killing him, I slid my hand off, and I think I punched Matt when I did it. I covered, he kicked out, and I look at my hand, and this finger's just backwards across my pinky, and I'm just like, oh, god damn it! I'm like, all right, brother, stay down. And I got the crowd to slow clap, and fucking popped it back up.
You started a slow clap with a broken finger.
I made him. I'm like, I'm only gonna do this once, so give me some motivation. And they slow clap at like the peak of the slow clap. I went, and I fucking out and up, and it was just motherfucker. I sold down, and then we had a triple down for a minute.
A triple down. I was fucking. Someone got a referee got yelled at the other night in Canada. He started counting for a triple down, and some guy was like, just like opens the curtain. He's like, "You don't fucking count for a fucking triple down." the refs just the ref's just looking over like, what? Fucking 10. Oop, match is over.
Listen, the crowd's into it. The crowd's into it.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking same thing with like the if you got someone in a submission and they raise their hand and drop it 1, 2, and like the new thing is if it hits once, you're out cold and the match is over. But like
that's the WWE way. But
yeah, but if it's a fucking
like, yeah, like listen, if you are in an indie match, like it's not. I don't know, man. It's for the fans. Drop it 3 times.
yeah, especially if it's like one of those like Utah crowds, you can just go out there and fucking. They just want to see punches, kicks, punches, kicks, punches, kicks.
Understand the crowd that you are wrestling in front of, and give them what they want.
Yeah, but a lot of guys don't. They want to go out there and they're like, "Hey, man, me and this dude have this amazing match planned." I remember specifically me and you fucking going over our match, and we're like, "Is that it?" We're like, "Yeah, I guess that's it." And then even fucking we ran it by Austin Aries, and he's like, "Yeah, sounds simple enough." And watching it back, I'm like, that was only some of the clips. Like we fucking. But I think a lot of it is like, I remember me and you putting the match together, but like we always leave like these big spots for like, well, we'll just call it out there if you feel something like the chair spot. Well, when you threw me into the chairs, like we didn't call that. A lot of the stuff on the outside we didn't call any of it. It's just when you're out there, it happens. So we turn a 5-minute match into a 15 fucking minute match. Whatever works. But now it's time to move on to our next segment. That was wonderful. It was good to talk to you, get to know a little bit more about you. People here
kind of left brother out of the conversation a bit.
That's
he's not here to talk. He's not here to talk. He just pushes the buttons and stuff.
Thursday's my day to talk. Tomorrow night
is his day to talk. I usually have him ask questions that he feels, but he'll pop in if he has questions. Sometimes he just sits there. His eyes are so dark. See, he just sits there and sleeps while we're going.
I do got one question for you. You said you're 500 amateur. You did started training and you came back and fucking was fourth national.
Yeah.
What part of what was the switch that clicked on? Was it part of the training that kind of made you more confident or something where you were able to flip that switch?
I honestly think it's just because like that, like as I said, like that summer, all I was doing was I would work in like an auto factory for like 10 hours. And then I would go lift, and then I would train, and then I would go to sleep. I was living out of my college dorm. They charge you like $500 a month or something like that.
So you're just living it.
Yeah, that's all I did, and I think I was just overtraining myself, and then by the time it came up, I was just a different animal.
Yeah.
I didn't even feel the switch until like all of a sudden, like they put the ranking numbers out. And it's like, oh shit, like I'm number 8. Like, holy, where did that come from? Like, when did I get this good? And then I started beating like people up and up and up. And I don't know, it stunned me too. I was just kind of riding the high and just doing what I could.
Yeah.
Good question, WISO. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. I'm gonna give you a gold star for the night. All right. All right, so now it's time for our next segment. Something that everyone goes through in the professional wrestling business, but not everybody likes to talk to, and it's what pisses us off about pro wrestling, whether it be mainstream, independent, the fans, or even your favorite video game. But we can't get started until we hear that sound, and that sound is...
Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus.
It is time to bring the motherfucking ruckus. It is all that pisses you off about pro wrestling. But we can't get started until I get started because it's my show. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you like the fucking graphic. Get your merchandise real and raw at unforgettablevision.com. You can get my merch. You can get WISO's merch. Where can we find your merch at?
Actually, check it out, prowrestlingtees.com/Mad Man Fulton. I'm pretty sure it's the
Bam. Type that shit
in.
in.
Know that better.
I'm gonna get fucking started with the segment. The segment is all about what pisses you off about pro wrestling. Now, I was under the impression that when I started wrestling in 2020, there was a huge movement called Me Too. It was all about protecting the women in the business, which I am 100% for. I've seen it happen in front of me. Just creepy fucking individuals, photographers, whether it be wrestlers, managers, promoters. It is. It's very creepy, and these girls do deserve a safe space to wrestle. But there's shit like this. So now my question is, why is that okay? Like, why are we sexualizing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand it's a big spot or whatever like that. It's not even a fucking cool move. All it is to the end of it is sexual. That's the only thing that move is. So like, if we are, and which I am for, protecting women in the business, why is that such a big deal? Like, why is something like that such a big deal? That to me, that's one thing that grinds my fucking gears about pro wrestling is the wishy-washiness, I guess, of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes there might be people in the business that did some fucked up shit and they deserve not to ever come back. But then 10 months later, they're like, oh, we'll bring this guy back. People change. Oh, the fuck they don't. And I think spots like that really open people up to be like, well, they do it on WWE. I grabbed her ass. Who cares, man? It's fucking wrestling. That's where it gets to. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
I think one of the things you kind of mentioned that always gets me about professional wrestling is that, like, no matter what is right or what is wrong in the right circumstances could be the complete opposite. You know, you could be told one thing 1,000 times by 1,000 different people. Never do it this way. Never do it like this. And if it gets over once and the people love it once and it starts making money, guess what? That's how to do it. You know, it doesn't matter who you are. Like, it doesn't matter what piece of advice you give, because if you're over, you're over. You know. So I think, like, with that, you know, she's obviously made the move popularized for whatever reasons. You know, if people are creepy liking it, or if people just get into it because it's a counting move. You know, people. Like, listen, that's as white meat baby faces you get. 10 punches, you know? So it's like...
I don't hear anybody counting, though. They're just going,
moaning.
But,
yeah, that's creepy. So what do you think about it, Weiss?
See, so I grew up in Attitude Era, and I hated bra and panties matches, gravy ball matches, jello matches, all that shit. But I think it all comes down to if it's the female's idea to do it, is different compared to if some dudes told her to go out there and do it. You know what I mean? Like, if they told her to go out there and, you know, that's to me, that's where the creep factor comes into, whether you're forced to do something or it's your own idea and you do it yourself.
I 100% agree with that. My only problem with that would be is, like, it was just about her. And now, like, even she, like, before she does the move, she points over to Booker T, and the whole process, the whole attention now is on Booker T's reaction to two women throwing their asses in the air and slamming them down on the ground to make them shake.
You don't remember Jerry the King? He was the horniest guy.
I do. I do. I do. Puppies!
No,
I didn't know that.
Wait. For real, is he, though? Is he doing all right? I know he just had a stroke. Sorry to bring the mood down, but you just reminded me.
Another one? I think he's doing all right. I think I saw a video of him with somebody.
I did. I just did a shit. He was signing on that same show where I took the nasty table bump. Sorry, I don't want to bring the mood down. It just you reminded me, and I want to know.
Well, then let's bring the mood back up.
Jeff Munson here. You like watching people get fucked for free? Watch me fuck up.
What?
Don't worry. You'll see the rest of that later.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. So that's my thing of that. That's my grind my gears. WISO, what do you got? What do you got that grinds your gears, pal?
I hate people that think they have to pick a side. You don't always have to pick a side. You don't always have to go one way or another. And everything in life, but pertaining to wrestling, you can enjoy both products all at once. You ain't got to shit on the other person just because you like one thing over another.
100%. What do you think about that, Madman?
I agree 100%. Like, I get it. I get a little bit of ways of, like, there's a friendly rivalry side of things, right? Like NFL, if you looked at WWE and AEW the way that you look at like NFL teams, you know, I want the Vikings to win. And every Sunday I want the Vikings to win. Whoever they're playing is the team that I hate the most, right? But like at the end of the day, like next week I don't give a shit about that team. I'm not rooting for their downfall. You know, I don't care that the Falcons beat us. I mean, I do care. But like, next week they're dead to me. I don't even care what the score of their fucking game is. So like I get it. Like, yeah, if you want to root for WWE over AEW or vice versa, like yeah, go for it, man. But like, you don't have to be fucking. I've seen the internet wrestling community. I know the comments that are gonna be all over the place. It's like, dude, like.
I've seen though, like fans are one thing, but I've seen fucking like professional wrestlers voicing their opinion. Like, did you see AEW tonight? It sucked. Like, I hope you don't ever fucking plan on working there.
You don't.
Yeah.
Me? No,
Yeah.
I turn him down.
There's this one. A Revolver, as my Dreadnought character. I did this awesome clip I had in Chicago where I was holding a guy crossbody wise, choke slam, ended up catching a guy in powerbomb position, brought off 4 down and once. And it got crazy over in Chicago because that's what Chicago loves, super indie stuff like that. That's the time to do a huge move like that. And I remember they put up the clip, and in the comments there was one dude, some worker out of like Louisiana, I think, who was just like blasting it, like, this is what's wrong with wrestling. Like, look how awful this is. Look how fake this is. Da da da. I represent what real wrestling is. Da, and it's, but one brother, like, I had to click on your profile to even see if you were a wrestler, brother. 2, it's like yeah, maybe in Louisiana people would shit all over that spot. I don't know where you wrestle, man. Like, I don't know your fans. I'd have to be in that spot. But if you're in front of those Chicago fans in the friggin' Logan Square, auditorium, you do something big and magnificent because that's what that crowd is there for. That's what they want. And I don't know. I think that's one thing that's been getting me a lot is, like, as you said, like, people just forcing down whatever you want. Like, hey, this is what you get, and sometimes it really kills the vibe of a show.
I've never understood that though, because people ask me, they're like, so like, you must have to change your whole style when you go to Scotland and when you go to like Thailand. I'm like, no, the fuck I don't. I'm August Artois. I'm August Artois when I'm in Asia, when I'm in fucking Europe, when I'm in the United States. Like, I'm whoever I'm wrestling has to conform to me, and I have to conform. That's what every wrestling match is like that. You conform to your opponent.
That's the glory of professional wrestling, man. You have a box full of puzzle pieces. You throw those bitches on the table. You throw your puzzle pieces, and we got to somehow make some sort of picture out of all this jumbled up mess of fucking bullshit.
A little bit of blow, some weed.
I saw an interview with Samuel Jackson and asked him about that. Like, when you do movies, you have to like conform to the director. He's like, fuck no, they know what they're getting. They're getting Samuel Jackson in every fucking movie you get me in.
Yeah.
And sure enough, he's just seeing almost the same guy in every movie he's in.
Same thing with Denzel Washington. Like, I feel like every movie I watch, it's Denzel Washington playing that part. It's Denzel Washington as a detective. It's Denzel Washington as a Roman emperor.
Oh, yeah.
August, met Mad Man in Tampa at the NWA taping a couple of weeks back. Bonded over Bowling Green.
Hell yeah, man! Actually, I was just up in Bowling Green, and I went because I remember our conversation. I went to go to Campus Poly Eyes, but the Falcons were playing, and there was no way I was getting in there without like a 2-hour wait, so I had to give it up. But yeah, man, from Bowling Green, Ohio.
Shout out Jim Hennessy. He's the ring announcer here in Florida for a lot of companies. Wonderful man. What pisses me off is when some fans throw dirty looks at you just because you're actually having fun, cheering, chirping, whatever. If you're that damn miserable, then do us all a favor and stay the fuck home. All right, Jason.
So,
Jesus Christ.
It's kind of weird, talking a little bit about watching crowds and stuff. Like, when lights are on, especially with a smaller crowd, when they leave the lights on, people are afraid to like cheer and go wild because others are going to look at them. If it's like yelling at a Walmart, people are going to stop and turn and look at you like you're crazy. And when there's only a few people in there, like, dim the lights a little bit. Like, relax the atmosphere. Don't let them feel like I'm being stared at and judged because I want to go nuts and scream like an idiot for this person.
I feel like every promotion should have their own lights. So when you go into an auditorium, you shut their lights off and you light it how you want it to be lit. Like WWE does. They don't fucking use the arena's lights at all. Like maybe when they're setting up. But
I mean, that's why, like, those moments in like WWE exist, like when one person yells out to interrupt a promo and like it just comes out of the void. And they're not like, it can happen because people aren't afraid in the dark like that. Like, you know, nobody's watching them. They won't be able to tell where that sound's coming from.
That's what people ask me. What's the biggest difference between the UK and America? And I feel my number one answer is that in the UK, they already paid $20. You could fucking hear them making noise before the show even starts. But in America, even I wouldn't say. I've only worked for one company so far. I'll be working for two in Canada coming up. But I know in America, like, you have to earn their cheer, and I fucking, like, that makes me sick. Like, nah, it doesn't make me sick. That was too fucking much. Too much. It pisses me off a little bit that, like, oh, this is the VIP match, we're not going to clap. Like, why wouldn't you? Like, you already paid money to get in here. You're sitting down, you're watching wrestling, like, oh, this is just the first match. Let's not get too into it. You're an idiot.
Look at my phone. Let me check Facebook before we get to the main card.
Yeah. I always cheer for who I want and like as loud as I can, especially my Augie. Yeah! Woo!
Well, that's what wrestling's about, man.
Yeah.
Artois versus MAD Man Fulton for the FIP World Heavyweight Championship would be epic. One for the history books. Well, make it fucking happen, Jim. Make it happen, Jim.
Oh, look at, I'm not the booker, man.
You want to see it happen so bad, Jim?
Jim.
I got no pencil. I literally said earlier, I'm bad at the whole politicking thing, so don't ask me.
I have solely got 80% of my bookings because the promoter's like, you just seem like a pretty cool guy, man. I'm like, all right, cool. Where's the strip club? Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, man, I feel like I have a pretty good rapport with pretty much everybody I've met in professional wrestling. I don't think I piss off too many people. But like, yeah, it helps. It helps when you're friends with people. Oh yeah, but you like, all right, anybody that matters, you know.
Yeah, stick it in the fucking heart. So what grinds your fucking gears about pro wrestling, Mr. Madman?
Dude, I was laughing about this with Cool the other weekend about how grizzled I feel when it comes to professional wrestling now. And like, I remember starting off, especially when I got to NXT the first time, and I would see the way like those guys who had been in NXT and been like grinding for a while would look at like us coming in, like how they looked at the business, and I'm like, I'll never be like that. I'll never be a crotchety, middle-aged wrestler like that. And now I'm 35, and I'm looking at it like, oh, fuck everything. Like, oh god, I hate everything. Why? Like, I became what I hated the most.
No, dude, I catch myself like I'll talk to my mom after a show, and she's like, "So how was it?" I was like, "I fucking hate this shit. This is so stupid." I wake up at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning to get to the airport 2 hours early for a 3-hour fucking flight with a 2-hour layover with another 3-hour flight. Then I got to wait at the fucking airport for 2 hours. Then I get to the fucking show. I don't know any fucking buddy. All my shit's at home, so I don't have anything with me. And then now I got to go wrestle for fucking 8 to 10, maybe 15 fucking minutes. And then hopefully get a good night's sleep before I got to go do the same fucking thing and go back home. I get home and I'm like, this is so stupid. Why do I do this shit? And then you have a good match. Then you have like a good match, or you meet somebody cool and you like really bond with somebody, or you have like my favorite part of wrestling is putting the match together, doing the match right after, and that's fucking it. Fuck everything else.
Dude, that's exactly like going into it. That's exactly how I feel. Like, I woke up at 3:45 to drive 45 minutes to the airport to wait for my flight to get delayed for a couple hours, for us to board, for us to get kicked off because the plane doesn't have enough life jackets on it. Apparently, you got to get kicked off to fucking put more life jackets on the plane. So now you're delayed a fucking hour, and you got to reload back onto the plane, and then you get to your show late. And then they don't have good deals at weed at the dispo. So you're paying full price, and you get there, and it's just like, fuck, man, I'm main event. Like, what the fuck? Please. But at least the show runs fast. and then have a dope match, and it's just like, fuck yeah, dude, I love this shit. Like, holy fuck, like, yeah, let's go. Like, I'm fucking great. And then I sleep like shit, and my back hurts the next day, and I go,
I've never
I
heard
grind
it.
my own gears. I became what I hate most.
Yeah, dude. And then like, I got to, when I was in Canada, I had to do the opening match, and then I had to do the fucking main event as well. So like after the opening match, I like start undoing my pants, and the promoter's like, still got one more. I was like, God damn it, dude. Why can't I just fucking relax? Like, and then on top of that, like then a promoter, I have a show coming up next weekend. He's like, hey, I think we're gonna put you as the main event. I was like, please fucking don't. Please, dude. Like, I already have it all mapped out. Like, there's a Wawa right at the end of the fucking street where the show's at. I'm gonna fucking take off my gear, fuck off, grab my merch. I'm gonna go grab some Wawa. Then I'm gonna drive an hour and 50 fucking minutes home, and hopefully make it home so I can watch a little bit of Seinfeld before I fucking jerk off and pass out.
That's why I wish I would have made my moniker the Curtain Jerk Monster. Match before Monster.
Mr. Show Opener. Here I am. Yeah, dude. And like, so like, whenever I do get another booking, like I'll call my brother or my mom, and they're like, I thought you hated this shit. Like, you just said last weekend you were done. I'm like, yeah, I know, but this one's gonna be awesome.
If you stop wrestling, is there anything in your life that would substitute that feeling of going out in front of the crowd? Because I mean, that's what you do it for, right? That 10-15 minutes out in front of the crowd, that adrenaline.
I'm legitimately worried about that exact question because I don't know the answer to it.
Sell houses.
So it's, sell houses. Like, listen, man, I do like talking to people in real estate, and I think it's going to be a great future for me. But I'm planning on riding wrestling until the wheels come off. I married a physical therapist. She's gonna keep putting me back together. I'm gonna Frankenstein my way as long as I fucking can in this house. I'm gonna walk like Brutus the Barber Beefcake for the rest of my life with the fucking vet walk. But you know what? It's gonna be fucking worth it all. And hopefully I figure out the answer to that question before it's all over.
Yeah.
This house has 4-bedroom and fucking 2 baths. God damn it. I think to answer your question, WISO, which is a very good question, I would just go do karaoke once a week just to get that fucking enough? That's enough for me. That's like that's a match. I do 3 karaoke songs. That's a fucking 8 to 10 minute match, and I'd be good. I just win a karaoke contest here and there and collect my money, and I'd even wear my fucking August Artois gear up there. I don't give a shit. But yeah,
singing wrestler.
I know a lot of guys. Like, when did you start, Mad Man? What year did you start?
2010.
I meant, how old were you?
What?
How old were you?
20.
Yeah, I was 30 years old when I fucking started. So like a lot of guys will start young and then figure out that they are good at it and keep going, or they'll fucking stop early and save their bodies. I fucking did the whole music scene thing first, got signed to Metal Blade Records, toured 48 states, fucked off a lot of fucking crazy bitches, and then I was like, yeah, I guess I'll go be a wrestler. I think after I'm done being a wrestler, maybe I'll go like be a doctor or something.
I'll figure it out.
Doctor, oh God.
We'll figure it out. But now it's time for our next. Oh, we got to find somewhere in Blackpool for karaoke when you come back, because we didn't get to do it last time. Yeah, I heard fucking the UK has some pretty good karaoke. Artois could 100% be a stand-up comic if he wasn't wrestling. I think I've been told that a lot of times, but I think I'm only funny in a group situation. So like I'd be the comedian that's like, I'd get on stage and be like, all right, everybody start talking. And people would start talking, and I'd be like, that's pretty funny. I'll interject myself into this fucking, and make it my joke.
Be your original shtick.
Yeah, I mean, I have a few jokes written down, but like, I don't know. Kind of like wrestling, I guess I was scared as fuck to ever start wrestling, and now I'm booked all around the fucking world. So maybe.
Completely side note, but wrestlers who could be a stand-up comedian, Jake Christ is the funniest fucking human being on earth, dude. When he gets in the back, and he gets in these stand-up monologues. Like, I swear he should fucking go professional with him. Like, he's so good. I can't
start recording him. Recording him while he's not looking and put it on TikTok.
That's the thing. Like, I don't think he could be looking. I think you got to get him while he's just talking to the boys.
Natural, yeah.
All I hope you guys brought your fucking thinking caps because it's time for trivia. Oh yeah, big van trivia time, baby. All right, so since my questions fucking suck and AI has been fucking letting me down like a motherfucker, how are you gonna ask me a multiple choice question with 2 answers and give me 3 as the answer? Fuck you, AI, you dick. So, shout out Kyle Jeffries. Kyle Jeffries gave me some questions here. These are WrestlePalooza related because WrestlePalooza, which is a stupid fucking name, will be airing this Saturday sometime on some channel for WWE. So we'll go with question number 1. What year was the last ever WrestlePalooza?
Wrestle trivia is really what's supposed to be. Wrestle.
Huh?
I don't know jack shit about WrestlePalooza.
I'm gonna go 99.
For some reason 96 is sticking out in my mind.
Do we have any comments, WISO? Check the comment section.
Nothing yet on that.
Nothing yet on that. So the question is for all.
Access to Google.
Is he Googling? Are you?
No.
Panda says 2000. WISO says 99. Madman says 96. Are you Googling it, WISO? What the fuck's wrong with you?
I already guessed. Why would I be Googling now if I already guessed it?
To see if you're right.
Because ECW closed in what, 2001? So I would assume 99.
And the answer is 2000.
Hey. Late 90s. That's not an answer, Jason.
Yeah, Jason. That's not a fucking answer, Jason. Fuck, Jason.
Damn,
yeah,
Jason.
Technically, it was ECW that ran the last WrestlePalooza, so yes. Question number 2. What?
It's not technically.
Daddy, chill.
Anyways, number 2. Who won the last WrestlePalooza main event? Who won the last WrestlePalooza main event? I'll give you guys a little sound bit while you're thinking.
The question is, hold on.
They don't like me much in Asia.
It's probably because
you're
racist.
When I went to go do my entrance, I looked up what's the 2 worst things you could do in Thailand, and it was touch people's heads and stick up your middle finger. So I did that.
Because their heads are holy, right?
Their heads are holy. Well, newborns' heads are holy. Pushing the soft spot.
Terrible.
All right, who was the last WrestlePalooza main event? Who won the last main event at WrestlePalooza? Who was it? Who?
Tommy Dreamer.
Just incredible.
The ECW ran the last one.
So, it's a multi-team. I'll give you that. It's a multi-team.
Oh shit! So was it
3?
Dreamer, Sabu, Sandman, and Rhino. Van Dam and Rhino.
You gave me like 5.
You said it was a team.
I said 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was going with 4.
He just named the whole ECW roster.
Dreamer, Sabu, RVD.
Go Credible. Storm, even though he's probably gone by then, and Rhino.
The answer is Tommy Dreamer, Sandman, and New Jack.
Damn it.
There it is.
Close. Last question.
Dreamer? I knew Dreamer.
You knew Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer.
That's the captain.
I mean, I do know Dreamer, but I knew it was Dreamer.
Dreamer, Sandman, and New Jack. Last question. Question number 3. Who has the most pay-per-view wins overall in history of the WWE? Let me give you guys some thinking music. Here's some thinking. Here's a thinking video for you guys. Yeah.
Can't do that on TV. Can't do that on TV today.
Not no more.
I can.
I can, brother.
Yeah, you can do it once on TV. Yeah, you wouldn't have an opportunity to do it a second time on TV.
You won't be back.
That's true. Fucking when I did WrestleMania, I was the bunny rabbit. Right before I went out, Xavier Woods was like, "Hey, bro, you should fall down when you go out there." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Think about it. 20 bunnies, and you want to be the only one rolling down that motherfucking ramp." He's like, "You can tell everybody like I'm the motherfucking rolling down the ramp." I was like, "Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, though, dude." Like, I think they're just gonna cut
for my career.
They're just gonna cut the camera. Like, they're not gonna show me rolling down the fucking. So who has the most pay-per-view wins of all time? Panda says The Undertaker.
I'm gonna go with Panda.
Jason says Triple H. Fulton says
It must suck to be that dumb.
I am that dumb. Stop it.
who?
Cena.
Number 2, Cena at 99 wins, and number 1, The Undertaker at 107.
Son of a bitch.
The Undertaker. It's okay. I mean, I don't really respect a lot of the legends, especially fucking Mick Foley.
Hello. Is this August Artois?
Oh, no, it's August Artois.
I like my way better. August Artois. I've got a question that's been on my mind for quite a while. How does my sock taste? Have a nice day.
What a piece of shit.
What a nice guy.
He's a trash.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Time to move on to our next segment, and this is our final segment, everyone's favorite segment. Wrestling's all cool and all. You can wrestle, you can look like a star, but can you fucking cut a promo? And that's where we're at now, but we can't get started until we hear that sound, and that sound is...
This is shit. That's shit. Shitty promo of the week.
Oh, we got some good ones here today.
Wait, let's watch this one first.
Jeff Munson here. You like watching people get fucked for free? Watch me fuck up Mark Kerr for free on DonKingTV.com live Saturday, September 27th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. DonKingTV.com. I'm going to fuck him up. I'm going to fuck him up. I'm going to put these hands right around his face and beat his ass. You watch us live for free, DonKingTV.com.
Did he end up winning?
This September 27th?
Yeah, maybe. You have to tune in.
It's old.
I'm sold. I'd like to watch people get fucked up for free.
I got to pull that up to see if he won.
I like to watch people get fucked for free. Shitty promo of the week, Kyle says. Oh, yeah. I love free things.
Free's my favorite brand, dude.
I like watching people get fucked for free. WISO, what do we got here? Let's watch a shitty promo.
Saturday, March 22nd, WWX presents Shenanigans. And yours truly, Malibu Bobby, will be making their in-ring singles debut. And
Malibu Bobby.
Showing every single one of you mouth-breathing humanoid losers from Larded exactly why sweet dreams are made of this.
Sweet nightmares.
Dude, he didn't let his arms drop out of frame that entire time. Like
he was like Ricky Bobby.
All to do this.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Like my shoulders are gonna I got too much of a pump earlier. They can't stay up this long, man. How did you do
You could just keep him down by your sides, Ricky Bobby.
My AC went out. I'm about to start sweating here holding up my arms. Can't do it.
All right, let me grade that promo. Overall, the production was good. He did give the name of the show and the date and his opponent and everything cool. And he didn't mention his opponent. I'll X for that one.
Put a little bit for the black light, dude. Throw him extra half a point for the black light.
Yeah, let me.
That's production
deduct that.
And he had the first 5 seconds with him staring at the camera to see if it was recorded. Like he couldn't cut it up a little bit to get rid of that.
I thought it was one of the promos where you forgot the sound didn't come with it. I was like, come on, WISO.
Oh, he's just there and he's like, oh shit, it is recording. Little editing, buddy.
Mom, is it fucking recording or not?
He
didn't say go.
I love Malibu Bobby. That's clever as shit. I'd have been Malibu Mark. Just my own opinion. Malibu Bobby. All of that is missing is green eggs and ham. That was a good one. Let's watch another one.
Say hello to Betty. Betty the Belt. And
Hi, Betty.
Is always ready. You know what I mean?
Betty's always ready.
You guys haven't heard about the recent price drop at HWA? Only $5. What can you buy for $5? Maybe half a pack of cigarettes. You know that's bad for you. Don't do that.
A sub.
So load the whole family up. Throw Granny in the truck. Come on down and see us Saturday, March 23rd. Gilkey Community Center, Rutherford County, North Kakalaki.
North
Kakalaki.
Show up last show. Said that was the best $5 they'd ever spent. See me get beat half to death. Hey. But on a serious note now, let's cut through the potatoes and get right to the meat of the You understand me? We got OVR, the tag team champions. Once again, it sounds like a broken record. I know the people heard it for a long time. Now round and round we go. Each and every time they find a way to slide out of the ring somehow and hang on those titles. We know our time's running out. This might be our last opportunity. So we got to take advantage of it. Myself and Jackson Cage coming after OVR on those tag team titles. We want to bring them home to the fans. So come on out and see us. We're going to put on a show and light the house, burn it down, baby. Feel good, feel good, feel good.
Feel good, feel good.
He messed up at the end there, but he saved it.
He saved it. Superstar Mickey Richards.
I fucking love me some Mickey fucking star Mickey whatever his name is again.
Superstar Mickey Richards.
Mickey Richards. I fucking
North Carolina. North Kakalaki. Usually he's dressed like that, but on the side of like on a main strip road, like there's like in front of a CVS, and he's just holding his belt, cutting a promo while cars are driving by.
Dude, what that's promo 101. He mentioned the building, he mentioned how much it cost, he mentioned the show, the opponent. He even gave us the fucking storyline. He's like, this could be it. This could be the last time, everybody. Come see me in North Kakalaki.
They're wily. They keep slipping out, man.
He's like, what
was he? He's chasing the tag titles. What title did he have?
It's
another one.
I think it's HWA. I think is where he's from. The promotion's called
HWA. Like
I
where
think it's.
Les
I think it's.
Factor used to train people.
I think so. In North Carolina, let's see HWA.
Oh no, not North Carolina. No,
North Carolina,
that's Ohio.
What did he say? He's like, what can you buy for $5? What, a half a pack of cigarettes? Nah, that's bad for you.
That's bad for you.
He just smoked the red right before. That's bad for you.
You just buy half a pack? That thing you can do? I'm not a cigarette guy.
You could buy a couple singles if you want to.
HWA Pro Wrestling and Heritage Wrestling Alliance is what it's called.
Dude, book me. I'll wrestle him. I'll put him over.
I'll
217 Yoki Spool Road.
North Kakalaki.
North Kakalaki.
It's better than
I'll fly straight into North Kakalaki. You bet your ass I will.
It's better than John Munson.
Jeff Munson here. You like watching people get fucked for free? Watch me.
It is on his body.
I do like watching people get fucked for free, Jeff Munson. Let's watch another promo, WISO.
I was just hoping you didn't have any of mine put up here. Oh, shit.
June 16th. Spindale, National Guard Armory. Walk by Faith Ministries. LPW. You see, there's a reason this chain is around my neck.
Someone's home.
Dylan Dollar, you thought you could just walk out?
He's trying not to laugh.
Dylan.
This fight ain't over yet. It's me and you.
Dylan Dollar.
In a dog collar match. It may take me a while, but Dylan, I'm gonna beat the fat off of you.
You're gonna get a dog collar.
That.
And cut. Second promo. Rolling.
Whoa!
Brian Thrill, June 16th, Glendale. National Guard? Yeah, National Guard Army. Walk by faith. Believe me, you're going to need a lot of faith. You and whoever else is in there, I promise you, I may have followed you here, followed you there, but I promise you, June 16th, you won't walk out.
Cut and print.
Please
Third
don't
promo.
know, guys.
16th, Spindale National Guard Armory. Bell time, 7.
You have backed up to get these through the frame, brother.
Bell time, 8 o'clock. Walk by Faith Ministries. Wrestling for a cause. Doors open at 6.
You forgot.
The greatest of local talents.
The greatest.
Raffle. Bring the canned food item. Bring a personal care item. Get you involved for the raffle for some great prizes. Look forward to seeing you there. Come looking for a good time. Come looking for some excitement. See y'all
Say
on the
something.
16th.
Say something, Meemaw.
Oh, it's your turn. Come on.
LPW. 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 Come and join us.
I don't want to see your video.
Bro, I'll fucking die for LP Dub. I bleed LP Dub. That's a promo right there.
That's like the next Wrestle Rock Rumble in my eyes.
Three promos in one.
From one to the next to the next to the next. That's classic Wrestle Rock Rumble.
They're opening up WrestlePalooza.
Oh, nice.
Let's watch another shitty promo.
Why would they not? They have the best of local talent.
They do. Bring a canned item.
Yeah, bring a canned item or a can of whoop ass. One of the other.
All right, I got one
another
more.
shitty promo. One more.
No.
I've heard people say that living in the bunker is taking it a little bit too far. Oh, the flu only kills so many people per year. It's way more deadly. Nobody cares. No! I'm willing to bet that tigers kill way more people per year than lions. Yet the average human being, not me, still wouldn't want to mess with any of them.
Nope.
I'm down here for one thing and one thing only.
What?
Because you can punch people away, not germs.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the beginning production, I'm like, oh, this production value just stepped up a minute.
What were you in? A real bunker?
There's that was my where my well pump was in my house in Ohio.
Okay.
My house in Dayton. That's my
I
well
love it.
station. That's how you get down to the pump to fix it and shit.
I loved it. I loved it.
I had like a whole
Was
series of promos down there.
Was it during COVID?
Yeah. Oh, that was like right that was like right when they started shutting it down, and like I was just mad that I was losing wrestling, and over what I didn't think was going to be a big deal. I'm like, this is bullshit. Like, you fucking, I'm costing me money for no reason. We'll be back at it in a month.
Just so you know, it wasn't a bad promo. Every time we do shitty promo, we always save the last promo. We always go to our guest, and we go to the furthest promo we can find, and we pick it. And it's always
glad that it was that one.
It's always a surprise. It's usually the women that don't really like. They're like, "What the fuck did you play that for?" You're like, "Oh,
How
come
dare
on!"
you.
Like it's funny. It's funny.
Laugh
But
at
what I will
yourself.
say is the creativity is like I'm all for just cutting a promo against a wall because I feel it's what you say, but to add a little bit more, like sometimes I'll take the phone and like put it in the refrigerator and close it. And then open it and fucking so the promo starts with the refrigerator opening and like me looking for milk, and then I start cutting the promo. So, or like the one I did against you, you're taller than I am, so I put the camera up on the shelf and like climbed up so I could talk to you. Like those to me. So like hiding in the bunker, like if anybody wasn't a wrestling fan, they might still come to the show just because of the promo you got.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing about promos is like a lot of people think it's like, all right, so January 6th at the National Guard Armory, mayhem for mayhem. I'm coming for you. Tickets are $5. The address is 936 Righteous Boulevard.
Most of my promos for the first 2 years of my career.
I wish we would have found those instead. Fuck.
Yeah, I probably hope I
He
wiped
scrubbed
all of them from the internet.
He deleted them all.
He's
Except for this
Jeff
one.
Munson here. You like watching people?
Oh, and like, I'm so glad that pops up in front of my camera and not behind it, or else I'm gonna be terrified.
Jeff Munson here, motherfucker. All right, so what do you got coming up? You got any big fucking plans coming up?
This Saturday I'm at Limitless in Portland, Maine, making my debut for Limitless. I'm pretty stoked about that.
Yeah, great company.
There's a chance. I've been talking with obviously we talked about it a little bit. Been talking with Sonny, and there's a chance I might be going to China soon, which is
Nice.
sweet. It's a cool opportunity just to be involved with something like that.
Fuck yeah.
I got obviously always big things. I always got to push Revolver. BRCW down here in Florida is always a good one. You brought up a lot of Canada stuff. I do a lot of main event wrestling in Quebec, which is an amazing place to be. Like, dude, I've been popping up all over. My schedule's been just awesome the last few months. Like, you know, I hate the travel, but I fucking love the travel, you know?
Yeah.
I saw your post, I think it was today, about feeling like you're in a rut and things aren't going the way you planned in your head, but then you keep going, and next thing you know, things like this are happening. Would you like to elaborate on that?
Yeah, like end of last year stuff. Like end of last year, the beginning of this year, it was a hard time for me. You know, very personal note. We have shared a little bit on social media before, but my wife and I ended up having a miscarriage at the end of the year, followed by my dog Zeus, who's been my best friend of, you know, close to 13 years, having to be put down right after that. And there's so many negative things that just hit me, and I kind of shut down, man. And you know, like you can either sit and whine about life, and you can cry about where you are. And it's like, yeah, like fucking, I'm in a shitty spot, but like, who's not in a shitty spot? Who's, you know, thousands of people have been here before. My life doesn't stop. The rent doesn't stop because I'm sad. You know, for me, those moments, I mean, just fucking work. You go back to what works. You go back to your basics. You build up on what's good. I'm going to fix my body again. I'm going to heal myself up in this time. I'm going to make my mind right. I'm just going to fucking plug away at everything. I'm going to put my heart and soul into real estate, and I'm going to schedule as much shit as I physically can because I just have to do something, and just try and try and try. And now finally, like, I have so many things that I've just been putting so many irons into this fire, and it's finally starting to heat up. And I'm finally starting to break these walls down to a point where it's like, fuck, man, I dipped out of this. I made it through. I pushed through, and I have so much. Like, I wish I could fucking say some of the things that I am fucking cooking right now that I don't want to say because I'm not about to fucking jinx them. But man, the rocket is strapped to my fucking back, baby, and we are fucking going. And I'm gonna fucking go until I fucking can't no more. And it's such a cool fucking feeling to just be back into where you want to be and feel this good about fucking life again. And it's just like, sometimes you don't fucking feel good, man. Sometimes you don't want to face that fucking day, but you know what? You get the fuck out of bed, you put your feet on the ground, and you just move. Man, objects in motion stay in fucking motion, dude. If you go to the gym and you do one fucking set of one fucking thing, that's one more fucking set than you did yesterday. It's one more fucking thing, and that's it. Just one more fucking thing every day. One more fucking thing. You fucking just feels so good when it finally fucking starts to break, dude.
That was beautiful.
It was.
That was beautiful. I don't cry. Well, if I cry, my tears can cure cancer.
I was trying not to cry. I don't want to cry on camera. Ruin my fucking image, man.
Yeah, we'd probably
I'm a fucking tough guy, dude.
We would just make fun of you.
Out, dude, I beat the shit out of guys all the time, like especially when I bloody dudes up and like hold them up to the crowd. And my wife will fucking like take videos of it and send it to me and be like, "Look at my hubby fucking doing what he does." Like, stop! I'm not cute, bitch. Like,
stop! I'm not cute. No, that was fucking. That was really, you know, the podcast is called Real and Raw, so I do like people to get real and raw at an angry level and tell us what pisses you off about pro wrestling type shit. But then there's also that which is very real and raw, and we are very sorry for your.
If we did this a month ago, or maybe 2 months ago, and I was in that fucking mode, yeah, you probably would have got a lot of me pissed off and just being mad at the world. But like, you know what? I'm just fucking. I'm so fucking positive about what's fucking coming in my life, and it's fucking coming from other people, man. It's coming from finally spreading out and asking for that help and reaching these hands out. And man, you'd be surprised the number of hands that reach back and fucking pull you up, dude.
Yeah.
You don't gotta face that shit alone. And it's so like God, I'm trying my best not to fucking freak out about like just the cool shit. Like China being one of them. The fact that I might get a chance to go to China for a month, and yeah, it's going to be a shit ton of work, and maybe I'm not going to be making fucking millions of dollars, but you know what? I'm fucking getting paid to go live my fucking dream halfway across the fucking world. I'm going to get to see and experience a culture that I've never seen or experienced before, dude. Like, the fuck yeah, brother.
Yeah, but most people don't even leave their hometowns.
Yeah, man. Like, I left my hometown as Toledo, Ohio, because that's the only place most people would know fucking close by. Because like if you're from Ohio, you might know where fucking Bowling Green is, but you're not gonna know where fucking Tontogany, Ohio is, because ain't nobody, not even people from Tontogany, know where the fuck that is. You know, like, a population limit of like fucking 214, dog. My high school is made up of 4 different towns all combined. We ain't fucking shit, man. There's people there that fucking worked their whole lives and made it to Cleveland. You know?
Made it to Cleveland.
Like, I fucking thank God every day for the opportunities that I'm being presented, and that's because I've been given the opportunity to work as hard as I have, put my fucking heart into this shit.
Yeah.
I definitely dig the positivity. WISO here is HIV positive, so it's all going around now. The positivity is just.
Do people even still
around.
get that? I don't think people still get that, do they?
I'm not sure. I don't. But anyways, where can they find you guys at? Where can we find you on social media? We got fucking Instagram, we got X, we got Pornhub. Where can we find you?
Not in Florida.
Pornhub. I consider starting an OnlyFans all the time. But no, Instagram and X as it is now is at Fulton World. You can check out Facebook. I have a fan page under Mad Man Fulton. Or, we bring a little bit of kayfabe here. You can also check out Facebook page under Jacob Southwick Realtor, or check out my realty page, ProWrestlingRealtor.com. Fucking wop wop. You know anybody looking in Florida to buy or sell a home, I will fucking tag me in, brother. I'm always in your corner.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah. WISO, buy a house.
Where else?
I can't afford those. I saw some of the houses on his website. I can't afford those.
ProWrestlingTees.com/Mad Man Fulton for all your t-shirt needs. And I feel like I'm missing something, but I can't think of it, so it's probably not important.
Probably not important. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, 7 p.m. Eastern time, we got Ridiculous with me and WISO, and it's going to be a fucking good time. And we're joined by, what's his name?
From California.
Yeah, Lord Humongous. Look at that. Dreadlock swanging. September 27th, you can check me at Total Aggression Pro. It's at fucking Seminole, Florida. Yeah.
I'm getting busy. I can't keep
doing Who's next week on Real and Raw? You don't know?
Next week on Real and Raw, we got Brian Brock. Uh-oh.
Are we doing the Bushwhacker?
Bushwhacker. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for stopping by.
It's a man. It's a man. Look at the fuck out.